Make sure the mic's working. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, everybody. I see my man Mark is already in here. Salute to my man Mark. I see my brother Unstructured Conversations in here. Salute to my brother Lamont. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see Mark also. Shout out to LDBC. So shout out to LDBC as well. And I see people are coming in. Hit that like button. You know how the thing works. Today, I decided to go on a little later, trying something out new. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of things we're going to talk about, discuss. One of the things we're talking about, I want to talk about my trip to New York, man. Yeah, I want to talk about my trip to New York. Had a very interesting trip to New York, man, to say the least. So, here's the plan. This is what's going to happen. This is why I went to New York. I gamble a lot, right? Like, I can show you. I have it right here on my desk. I have like all these coupons and stuff like that for the casino. And the casino said, hey, we're going to send you a free cruise just for being you. I said, okay. Hey, Lex. I see Lex just came in. I said, okay, send a free cruise. I said, all right. So now Lex is in the comments. I can mention it. So Lex and I went to the casino out here in North Carolina, and our agreement was if I do good on the casino in North Carolina, I would have the money to go to get the cruise, right? So I had the money to go get the cruise because I didn't want to like come out the pockets and go get a cruise or whatever. I said I had the money to go get the cruise. So we go get to I do pretty good at the casino. I win a couple of $100, right? And I was like, all right, I could use this to go get the free cruise. So I start looking into getting the cruise. And once I got, looking into everything. Oh, I see my brother said, LOL, they sent you one more over here. See, I told you, they always send me stuff at the casino. I don't know why they send it to you. I changed my address at the casino to send it to my Atlanta address. But whatever, they always send it there. But anyway, I was like, yo, let me go to New York. So I'm going to New York, and it was kind of dope because I forgot I had points for Delta. So I used my points, and my points, I think I use, who is this in here? Okay. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, G Money Stack? Salute. Yeah, I'm talking about my weekend right now. You just came in just in time. So I said I'm gonna fly to New York. I'm gonna fly out to New York, and I forgot I had Delta points. So I had enough points for 2 flights, but I had enough points only for 2 basic flights. And when I get a basic flight, I don't have a chance to get upgraded. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy one regular flight and use the points to get another regular flight, just so I could just fly out and maybe get a chance to get upgraded. So flying to New York, I got upgraded to first class. And they put me in the front seat. I don't know if you guys ever sat first class in the front seat in the front of the plane. That's one of the worst seats you could get because there's no leg room. The TV's on the wall. Yeah, I know it's like rich people problems, but the TV's on the wall, and it sucks. It just sucks. I didn't like it. I don't like sitting in the front of the plane on first class. I'd rather sit behind somebody in first class or sit in the emergency room, right? Oh, what's going on? Said I see my boy said this in here too. So yes, I'd rather sit in first class behind somebody because you get a lot more leg space to sit in first class in the front row. So I sat in front row, whatever. It was cool. Then I go to the airport, go to the rental place, and I get my rental car. And I walk in there and they said, oh, they got my name up like in little pieces of paper saying I'm customer of the day. So I was like, all right, that's cool. So I got the customer of the day. And I was like, all right, this is going to be a good trip. I got upgraded customer of the day, got a free, I got an upgraded rental. So they gave me a nice Nissan Maxima, brand new, like 150 miles on it. I'm like, oh, this is a good look, man. Like, I'm doing good. I'm so privileged, right? Drive down to the casino, free room. All right, I get my cruise. Everything is straight. Then after that, man, I was just, the blackjack tables were not in my favor out there, man. They definitely got their money for the cruise. Well, I'm not going to say, they're not going to say they got all the money for the cruise, but they got a decent amount of money for the cruise. I mean, I fly first class a lot, so I could complain about being in first class. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing new to me, so that's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's nothing new to me. No, that does not make me bougie. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyway, so I drive back to New York, see my family, get ready for the flight to go back to Atlanta. And I was nervous because it snowed in Atlanta, and guys may know or don't know, when it snows in Atlanta, they shut the whole city down. So I was nervous that I might not be able to fly back to Atlanta. But it worked out for me. It worked out perfectly. Hey, Femi. It worked out perfectly. I was able to fly back, and my flight was good. And I got upgraded at the last minute going back to Atlanta. So I got 2 upgrade first class flights. And on a first class flight, I had a stunt on your man's. So your man, the flight attendant, he seen my boy, and he seen your boy. He seen our boy. He seen myself, right? You know what I'm saying? The braids, I had these braids, next Monday would make a month. So they looking kind of crusty. You know what I'm saying? Look kind of crusty and dusty. So your man was like, yo, I go to the guy. I said, listen, I have my coat. I said, can you put my coat up for me, sir? And he's like, nah, we got no room for your coat. I'm like, what you mean you got no room for my coat? I know where I'm sitting at. I know what comes with the seat. I know that you're supposed to take my coat. And he's like, we ain't got no room for your coat. I'm like, listen, you got room for this coat. Then after that, the lady says, oh, what seat are you on? I said, I'm in seat 2C. Then after the guy said, I'm sorry, sir. Let me take your coat for you. So, you know, I had to flex on him real quick because he saw I had a hoodie on, sweatpants, braids looking dusty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get back to Atlanta. But he didn't know that my status was first class. So you got to stunt on sometimes. You got to stunt on people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that was my weekend. I actually flew to New York Saturday and flew back to Atlanta Sunday. And I was tired. Yo, I'm glad that I had MLK Day to take off for work. And I took the day off after MLK Day because I was supposed to have jury duty, but I was not called in. So I had like a 4-day weekend, and I flew to New York and came right back. So I don't know. I haven't traveled like that in a long time. It's going to be a minute before I do something like that again. It's going to be a minute. And I have not been on a plane since July. Have not been on a plane since July. So, you know, I used to travel, for those who don't know, I used to travel every week. But now, you know, I don't travel as much no more because all the stuff with COVID and everything like that. So now I fell back, don't travel like that no more. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy. All that for a free cruise. And I'm not even sure if I could take the cruise because you got to be vaccinated to get on cruises, and I'm not vaccinated, so I'm not even sure I could take the cruise. But it was free, and who knows what's going to happen in like the next 6-7 months, or maybe like take a cruise in October. That might be a nice look to take a cruise in October. See how that play out. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But this for free, and it was right there for the taking. So I said, you know what? Let me go get that. Let me go get the free cruise. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get the free cruise. And I got to actually go back to Atlantic City and play a little blackjack and have some fun at the tables. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. You got to have fun at the tables. And actually, too, it's funny because I'm not sure why I mentioned Jadakiss or something else. Oh, yeah. So I did a review. I don't know if you guys seen it. I did a review on Champ Boxes for my first black-owned review for the year of 2022 with Champ Boxes. They actually changed their boxes up, so it's not the same ones like they had before. They made them different. And on my review, I mentioned Jadakiss, right? Because, you know, Jadakiss had the song, The Champ Is Here. I don't think the song is actually available no more. You got to, like, find, like, a bootleg version of it. I don't think the rights cleared from the movie for him to make the song or whatever, right? It wasn't on the soundtrack. Will Smith didn't get money for it, so that's why Jadakiss' song is not really available. But anyway, I mentioned Jadakiss on that review video. Then I go to the casino. From what I understand, because I was so drunk and I fell asleep, Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel was both playing blackjack together at the casino, and I missed it. I mean, it don't make a big difference that they playing blackjack together. Who cares, right? It's just two dudes playing blackjack. But it would have been kind of dope to say, oh, look, there go Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel. That's what I usually do when I see celebrities. I never get like starstruck and be hyped when I see somebody that's famous. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't care. Like, I think the most famous person I guess I could say I seen was Notorious B.I.G. I seen Notorious B.I.G. at the mall one time when I was a kid. I was on the elevator with Slick Rick. What up, Keith? I was on the elevator with Slick Rick, and I ain't gonna lie, man. It was I was tired. I had like a 5 o'clock flight, or I had to be at the airport at 5 o'clock, and I had to leave early because I was going to LaGuardia, and that airport is just like a nightmare to go to. So I had to go to LaGuardia from New York, and Slick Rick was in the elevator. Yeah, Slick Rick was in the elevator, and and we just looked at each other. And he threw me off one time because when I seen Slick Rick, he had these fake Louis Vuitton jeans on. And that's why I was like, why this dude got these fake Louis Vuitton jeans on? And who's this dude with the patch? And I was like, oh, that's Slick Rick. So I seen Slick Rick in the elevator. Then after I got out the elevator, we was going to our gates. DJ Premier was there too. I don't bother people when I see people famous. And I didn't run into Jadakiss. I actually ran into Styles P in Yonkers. So I did run into Styles P. And Styles P is my favorite lock. So I'll be more hyped to see Styles P than see Jadakiss, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I like Jada, but I'd rather see Styles P. Jada, you know what I'm saying? I seen Styles P at the Juice Bar in Yonkers when I was in there. I go there a couple of times when I go to New York and I'm in the area. You say you slapped Brian in the chest? Oh, man. You slapped Brian in the chest for? Oh, man. Yo, but tonight we have a good show. I actually have my boy Keith. I don't know if you guys see him in the comments. Marquise Butler. He got his full name out there, but I didn't know his last name was Butler or his name was Marquise. I just call him Keith. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that's his full name. So Marquise Butler, we're going to have him coming on because we're talking about this Gary Chambers. I don't know if you guys heard about Gary Chambers. He's running for Senate. Oh, what's going on, Ron? He's running for Senate, and he had an interesting ad. So I think Keith would be somebody that would be good to come on to speak about that ad. That's my word. He'll be a good person to speak about that ad. Yes, sir. And what else we got tonight? It was MLK Day weekend. I want to talk about MLK Day weekend and my views on MLK Day out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially being somebody who's from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from Atlanta, so I just want to speak about MLK. Another topic we got tonight is the pastor Michael Todd. I did a video on him. He actually had a sermon talking about trusting Jesus and smacking his brother in the face with a handful of spit, which is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to get your message out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that. We also got what high school I went to. My high school's in New York. But it doesn't matter what high school's at now. It doesn't matter my address, what my ID says. My ID says Atlanta. High school was 20 years ago, literally. I graduated in 2021. You know what I'm saying? I had my 20th year reunion last year. So we're not talking about high school. Yeah, so. Yeah, I would send him to the. I mean, I don't think he's going to send his brother to the ER. He looked like he was well prepared for it. He was well prepared for that. And he had that. Oh my God, he had that look on his face too. He had that look on his face. So yeah, I went to Freeport High School. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man B Live. He got the Strong Island, the Long Island, in his biopic, so you can see that. So yeah, man. So yeah, I went to Freeport High School. But yeah, what else we talking about? I want to talk about it was this player in China. He was getting called racial slurs by Chinese people coming off the bus. I want to talk about that. I want to get into that. But Keith, I see you in the comments. You want to come in? have this conversation. I told you 9:20. I always tell you a time, and you come in. You can come in earlier. You come in early. I definitely thought I was going to talk about New York a lot longer than I did. That's true. So my brother and I used to smack each other with money. It's like I wasn't getting money like how he did because he's older than me. So he was getting like income taxes and stuff like that. He had a kid, so he was getting a lot more money than me. He used to smack me with his income tax and all that. So I was like, oh, okay, you got that, right? Hold on, let me see the link, Keys. Give me a second. It's the same link I sent you earlier, if that helps. But I could copy and paste it and send it again. All right, I sent it again. Okay. I gotta find a spot to put my comments at because I can't really see them where they at right here. I don't like this. I'll put it right here. Yeah, I don't like that either. I gotta figure something out with my comments. Okay, my bad about all that. I had to do some stuff. But yeah, man. And yeah, where was I at? Oh yeah, so we're gonna talk about this political ad with this candidate smoking weed when Keys come on. So hopefully he got everything set up. I know he gotta get his There you go. See. All right, give me 1 second. There you go. I was like, what happened?
Good.
Yeah, you
Over
good.
YouTube.
Okay.
Here we go. Yo,
Yo, what's
what's
good?
good,
What's
bro?
good, bro? I said I got you on the live. We've been talking about this forever, yo. You look just like your your profile cartoon. They did a good job.
The pro and shit, yeah.
All right, so we want to get into this Gary Chambers, right? You know more about Gary Chambers than I do because you was kind of hyped when I mentioned it to you. That's why I said you should come on.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him. I just know his stances. Usually when there's somebody that just pops up and they're pro-black and a little bit of controversial, I kind of hear about him. But he's
Yeah,
been popping up all over my Instagram. He's an activist at heart, which I like. That really pulls on my heartstrings. He's rooted in activism first off. So
mm-hmm.
he has a lot of political stances on the black culture and black importance and us being furthered in the culture.
Yeah.
And for him to take a U.S. Senate or even be a candidate on the U.S. Senate seat is dope. How I feel about the ad?
All right, let's play the ad. Hold on. Let me know if you can see this or not.
All right.
You see it?
Uh-huh.
I bet. All right.
For possession of marijuana. Since 2010, state and local police have
All right, I know what's going on. You see it? It's
seven
paused,
possession
right?
of marijuana.
Did it pause at your end?
Yeah, it was playing, but it was like skipping kind of.
Okay, let me try to do it again. Hold on. Let's get this back. See, that's the thing. Y'all be doing something, it works, and it stopped working right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yo, why you gotta treat me like that for?
Technology, come on now.
All right, let's get this going again. And thank you for coming on, brother. I know you're so busy. You got all the stuff going on. You
Man, I
thrifting.
appreciate you for having me. Yeah, that's the majority of it. Jeez, that is the one. Now, thanks for having me on, man. You already know, a long time coming. We was just supposed to
Yeah,
do this. Thank God you're a topical person, so I can bounce off of like a lot of ideas. So it's good that it wasn't just one thing that we could talk about.
Every 37, someone is arrested.
I'll get it now. It's
Every
not working.
37,
So
someone is
basically,
arrested. Possession. 37 seconds.
all right, we can just talk about it because it ain't working for some reason.
You want me to just play it out loud so we can at least hear it?
You can do that. Why is that working again, yo? See, this be the nonsense. But yeah, you can do your part, and I'll try to figure it on my end.
All right, let's see what we could.
Every 37 seconds, someone is arrested for possession of marijuana. Since 2010, state and local police have arrested an estimated 7.3 million Americans for violating marijuana laws, over half of all drug arrests. Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. States waste $3.7 billion enforcing marijuana laws every year. Most of the people police are arresting aren't dealers, but rather people with small amounts of pot, just like me. I'm Gary Chambers, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
So basically, your man is smoking weed throughout the whole commercial while he's sitting in the forest
37 seconds.
for 37 seconds. I mean, it's a cool campaign. I appreciate it. I appreciate what he's doing and the movement that he's about. But do you think it's going to fall on deaf ears? Do you think people are going to just have that stigma of weed and saying that he shouldn't have did what he did?
Sadly, I don't think it's just gonna be that stigma. I think the stigma of marijuana, like it's slowly dissipating, but the key word is slowly. Like
Yeah.
it started off with like it was looked at as like crack when it was, they were making up. There was whole newspaper articles dedicated to anti-marijuana, anti-cannabis. So that's where we're coming from to where we are now. So for him to be black and smoking weed, two things that were looked down upon in America, it's very pivotal. I could see that he's I like a semi-shock value of it. It does get a wider audience in front of him, so he can appeal to more people and speak to more people.
Yeah.
However, the voting constituency, the people that vote, I'm not sure. I'm not going to be misquoted and give you wrong statistics, but I'm pretty sure people that are older in age are heavy on the voting, because it's usually like people of our generation and younger that are like, voting isn't really. We had the, what I'm saying? Even Diddy had to do a whole campaign about it. So I don't know. I don't know if I know the negative stigma is there. I know it's there, and I know he knew that was gonna be there too.
Mm-hmm.
He had a fat blunt.
Yeah. He said, I was looking at some of the comments now. It says, I don't understand how people are getting arrested. I smoke weed, so vote for me. I mean, I guess that's his message.
That could work. That could work on the other sense of it too, because at one point we could be looking at it with a stigma. He could be changing minds of people with the stigma that they didn't know that he smoked weed, but they believed in his political stance. They believe in his activism. They believe in his points. If they do that, and say, maybe I can have an ear to listen, being that I do like this person. I don't know. Maybe that could work.
Yeah, maybe.
The statistic in that was crazy though. He said $3.7 billion states spend on arresting marijuana victims or something like that. Is that 3.7 billion?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
To just like, cause then the alternative of not spending the 3.7 billion to arrest people is just not spend the $3.7 billion to arrest people. That's 3.7 billion extra dollars, like in a government budget. So I don't. It's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, I guess it's a budget. They got the money to spend. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good look. I think it's a good look to do something that's shocking like that, because now his name is getting out there. That video had like 5 million views on YouTube. Not to mention how many people probably shared it, or not to mention how many views probably got on not YouTube. My bad. 5 million views on Twitter. So that's not to mention how many views on YouTube. People probably shared it on Instagram. People probably shared it on Facebook. People probably shared it on Fanbase or whatever platform, TikTok, because it's not that long. You can share it on TikTok as well. So people probably shared it all over the place just to get that out there. But yeah, that was interesting to see him take that approach and that route.
One way to get weed smokers is to say that there's weed there. So this is a campaign and there's weed there. So yeah, I mean, if those statistics are correct and they're arresting that many people and it's not a felony, because he said for small weed crimes, then those people are voters, and they can vote for a weed smoker knowingly. Like
he said, they make money on prison labor. They do, so they probably gonna just have these petty crimes. They have people out there to.
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. Most of my arrest record is marijuana possession. You already know. It's marijuana possession though.
Yeah,
it's small amounts. Like they've never had like a big amount. But small amounts, and I've had guns drawn on me, and they know what they're being called for. Somebody said that someone's smoking weed. Like they'll run down. They used to run down on you with a gun drawn, or nervous, or upset. Like you're really mad. Are you mad that I'm smoking weed, or are you mad because the law told you that it's wrong? Because now it's decriminalized in New York, and you can smoke right next to cops on Times Square, enjoy the lights, and light up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So are they still mad? Is it because it was their choice to be mad about weed, or because they said it's the law and I'm a robot, so I'm gonna do what they told me to do? So
Yeah.
I don't.
Nah, I think it's more about them being told what to do.
Son, like, yo, I enjoy, I enjoy it every time because they can't say shit. They can't say anything, and it's so amazing. It's like, yo, I used to really get like mishandled, mistreated. If you've ever been in book, because I've been arrested in New York City and other places too. So
Yeah.
other places usually like outskirts and not city, it's totally different. People be upset about getting arrested for a day or a night. I'm like, you get a change of clothes, a bed mat, your own cell. Go to bookings in New York City. There's signs that tell you to go to the doctor when you leave just in case because of all the diseases that run rampant in there.
Damn.
It's dirty. These bed bugs, roaches. It smells clogged toilets. They light up cigarettes in there with 30 people in a cell. So for weed, like, and imagine being in there because you was just trying to smoke a blunt before you go to bed. Now you in there with your house slippers and pajama pants on. Man, shout out to the 44 precinct.
Damn. I'm glad I don't do no crime. Well, if I get
Yeah,
caught
don't do
for.
no crime, man. Don't do no crime, man. One of the few things that keep me out of Atlanta, man. I'm telling you now.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Yo, it'd be funny because I be in spots. Like, I go get some food. I'm chilling. Who I see Keith. I'm like, what are you doing out here? And you know, it's not like you tell people, like, y'all might pull up. You just be out here.
Catch LaRon on his way out the door. Post a flight picture the next day after I'm already landed. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm overdue. I'll be back down there soon. You already know. I'll give you a heads up.
Nah, that's all good. I like when you pop up and I just see you. And I'll just be at a spot. I'll be like, oh, Keith is here. Like, okay, that's what's up. Keith is here.
Because you know where I'm going to be at.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. All the vegan spots. So you could be at one of them. And I'll probably pull up and buy some food as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Buy some extra. Yeah. You're like, I'm here to support. I'm here to support.
So tell everybody about Keith's Open Doors and Black Vegan Unite.
I got you. I am Keith's Open Doors. One of the I guess I help run Black Vegans Unite. That's just it's a community, it's an organization where we're just enlightening and just embracing people of us, those of us in that community, especially for the mass uneducation that exists in the vegan community amongst our people, because they use food and what we consume as food as a weapon against us, residentially, regionally, physically, literally, fictitiously, all that. They use it against us, and there's just a lack of education on what food is, what the benefits of it is, or what the negative aspects of what you're putting in your body can be. Is just a big conversation that needs to be had. And it's great that when I do, because one of the things that when you're vegan, you turn vegan, you run into other vegans, and some people are like who wants to be a millionaire, where they ask you a question and they got to give you a long backstory, like, oh, what color is the cat? And they're like, well, I know it's not red because when I was 5 years old, my mom told me that it would never be a red cat. Like, I didn't ask you any of that. And these vegans will come up and tell you that they've been vegan for 20 years. Oh, yeah, you're preaching to the choir. I'm like, I thought we were just having a conversation. Like, it's not who's been vegan longer conversation.
Yeah.
So, but if they had been more loud about it, then I wouldn't have to be so loud about it now. So I'm just loud about it, just so the information get out, plant a seed. Whether you're going to go vegan or not, at least you have the knowledge about it. Maybe you can cure something going on with yourself or whatever. That's over there at Black Vegans Unite, man. That's what we're doing over there. We got shirts available right now. I should have been. Oh, maybe. Hold up. This one's not folded, but yeah, I'll show it off real quick. Should have wore it. How about that, man?
Yeah, that'd been good marketing.
Yeah, right.
Just chew it.
Man.
I got one of those. I got one of the originals.
He got the original. He got the double-sided original. We we made progress. We got a better quality shirt now, more durable, something that you might want to hang up or fold up and keep for a little bit longer time. Ron, we got to get you another one out there. I'm gonna get you a colored one.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Definitely, but yeah, we got those. You can go to theblackvegansunite.com and go ahead and order yours. We got some other special things going on for you too. We got some other merch coming. Just so stay tuned. You can follow me at Keith's Open Doors on all platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm there. You already know.
Marquise Butler.
Yes, sir.
You can follow.
Oh, it's his eye.
You can Gmail him at Marquise Butler.
Facts.
And what else? Oh, what about the thrifting?
I'll be teaching. Oh yeah, I'll be starting to, on my YouTube. I'll be teaching people. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it once a week or weekly, but I'll be teaching people since I get the questions about it all the time. The things that I sell, how I sell, little tips and tricks, how to's, just things that I help people sell because we overlook a lot of money that we're sitting on or might be around the corner or things that you even like. Like I tell people, start with the things you like in all things, whether it be your passions, your career. Start with something that you like. So if it's something that you like and you got a good deal on it, more than likely there's somebody. No, I can guarantee you there's somebody else out there that's looking for that item at a good deal. So I help teach people that. But my heart is in thrifting. I am a vintage reseller, vintage collector. So you can definitely hit me up about that. You can hit up my partners over at Uptown Vintage NY. They on Instagram, Uptown Vintage NY. I partner with them. You go over there, tell them Keys Open Doors sent you. Might, that might do something for you. You know what I mean?
See, your name ring bells. Yeah, I don't. Let me try one more time so I can pull this video up because that's pissing me off. I hate when stuff don't work. It's working all this it's crazy because every time I do something, it works the whole time. Then I'm ready to come on, it stopped working. Let's see. Make sure I have the right window. Nope.
That's a new no.
Nah. Nope. We doing bad.
Technology is a mug.
That was my stream to see what's going on with that. Let's see. One more try. Do or die.
Maybe if I leave. Let's see if I leave.
Nah, let's try one more time. Because it shouldn't matter if you hear or not. Yeah, maybe.
Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested.
Nah.
Black people are 4 times likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. States waste $3.7 million in four. Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws. People are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws. The people are 4 times likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. Are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana laws than white people. People are 4 times more likely.
All right, that's enough for you.
Well, if he didn't get his point across, now we got a statistic stuck in our head forever. Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana crimes than white people. If you don't get any other takeaway from this show, you got that. You definitely got that on your brain. You can Snapple fact that. Tell your parents about that. That's dope. Yeah, we got to figure that out, man. Yo, you just told me a whole bunch about technology. So I already know, man. Like once you learn it, it'll save me some time too.
Yeah, somebody said remix.
Right? 4 times. Four times. Philip Banks. Philip Banks. Yeah, man.
But all right, good luck, Keith, man. I appreciate you coming on. What happened now? My bad. I'll cut you off.
Nah, I just said Gary Chambers dope. I like anything new, man. I like something that's new. I like a new position, a new stance. It hasn't been done before. And it's
not
needed.
Not to that measure.
Right. Like just bold face, like I'm doing this, like damn the state law, damn the federal laws, like this is what I'm doing, and he's pushing change. Above anything, he's pushing change, whether he gets voted in or not, man. Yeah. So that's what I'm out of here.
All right, man. I appreciate you, brother.
No, I appreciate you. Thanks for having me. Peace, boy.
All right, later. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. This thing be working the whole time. I be doing like 405 different go-arounds. Then after that, don't work. Oh, man. All right. So I'm trying to see what I could use without video. Because a lot of stuff I have is no video. Which is good. I guess I'm going to get into this NBA player. This NBA player that was called the N-word while he was playing basketball. over in China, which is it's messed up. It's messed up. You know what I'm saying? From what I understand, Louisiana. I think he's running Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's running Louisiana. I did test that part earlier. That's a bad part. I tested it earlier and it still didn't work. Oh, let me try something else too. Let me see if this works. My bot not coming up either. Oh man, everything's not going right for my YouTube stream. Yeah, Louisiana. All right. He's like, damn. Yeah, so I had this other story I want to talk about this this black player out in China. It's kind of a messed up story, but you know, let's pull this up over here. So basically, I think from what I understand, it was a basketball player. What was his name, man, from back in the day? I remember he used to be in the NBA. I think his last name is Weeks. I remember he used to play back in the day, man. Oh, Clarence Weems. No, I don't remember him from the NBA. But anyway, he came out and he had a fight with a player in China. And after the fight, the Chinese fans, quote unquote fans, they came to the bus, and when they came to the bus, they was hitting with all types of N-bombs and saying "F you" all over the place. So I'm gonna pull this article up real quick. I could at least pull the article up because there's no video in the article. Oh. You still on that? Hold up. See if I can pull this article up. Okay. That's the least I could do. Or the least you could do is nothing, like my brother always say. All right. So the CBA condemns fans' racist insults towards U.S. player Jeremy Lin, calls for respect. So Jeremy Lin came out. For you guys who may not know, Jeremy Lin is from New York. Well, he played for New York. Lin Sanity. I think he dropped 42 or something like that on Kobe. Don't quote me, but he did drop some points on Kobe as a Knick. That's probably like the last good thing the Knicks had going on. And unfortunately, Carmelo Anthony was jealous of Jeremy Lin. But I'm not going to get too much in Jeremy Lin's career in the NBA. I digress on that. But so Jeremy Lin is calling out for respect. And I don't know if you guys also remember with Jeremy Lin. He had like a what was my man name? I think it was Spiro Adidas or something like that. Or somebody said like chink in the armor when Jeremy Lin wasn't doing too good. And then like they used a racial slur like chink. And that didn't really work out too good for that publication. But anyway. All right. Oh, there we go. Thanks for the super chat. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Definitely needed that because none of my stuff is working. So I appreciate that. So anybody who's want to hit the super chat, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. All right. So let me read a little bit of this article. The Chinese Basketball Association, the CBA, on Friday issued a statement condemning any form of racial discrimination after several Chinese basketball fans shouted racial slurs, including the N-word, at U.S. basketball player Clarence Weems after a basketball game on Thursday. According to a statement, after the CBA regular season match between, not going to try to say it and not going to try to say that, team Thursday evening, certain individuals shout out racial insults at Weems, the Gangodon team foreign aid athlete, seriously damaging the image of the CBA league and CBA fans. The CBA has zero tolerance towards any discriminatory words or deeds and firmly opposes and severely condemns any racial discriminatory words or deeds and hope that the majority of the fans in the CBA league will work together to maintain our league good environment and demonstrate warm and friendly spirit of Chinese fans. The same day, CBA published an open letter to all basketball fans calling for them to show good manners while watching matches. In 3 weeks, 2022 Beijing and Winter Olympics are about to begin, which will be a new opportunity of an era to Chinese to the new world. Openness, tolerance, self-confidence, peace, and mentality, whatever. So basically, he got into an altercation, and they start calling him wild, crazy N-words. N-word this, N-word that, telling him to go home. I'm trying to see if I can play it. You know what I'm saying? My platform has not been friendly. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I came on later. I don't know what's going on. Why it's not being friendly. But let me see if I can at least play it. You can hear the sound. So that's them screaming at him when he's coming off the bus. So that's how he was greeted after he finished playing, which is crazy. I'm like, damn, like that's how they gonna talk to this man. But you know, they know what to say to get under our skin. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Jeremy Lin came out and had something to say about it as well. So I'm gonna pull up Jeremy Lin. Yeah, okay, let me see. I'll pull that. So, all right. So Jeremy Lin condemns racist abuse of ex-NBA star. All right. I'm not saying my man's a star. I'm not sure. If you know who Sonny Weems is in the comments, let me know. I'm not sure if my man's a star or not, but ex-NBA star Sonny Weems by Chinese basketball fans. That words carry so much hurt and unfairness and hatred. I've experienced firsthand what it's like to be called a Chinaman in a place where I'm a foreigner, Lin says in the Weibo post. American was repeatedly called the N-word in a viral video after the Guangdong Southern Tigers lost to the Liaoning Flying Leopards. And that's him right there. That's the former NBA star. Jeremy Lin has condemned the Chinese basketball fans who racially abused American basketball player Sonny Weems after a game last week. The 33-year-old Lin, former fellow to Toronto Raptors star Weems, like I said, I'm not sure if this dude's a star. I just know he played in the NBA. And I'm not saying people who play the NBA isn't a star, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? But anyway. Where was I? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Weems was subjected to repeated slurs as he exited the team bus after his Guangdong Southern Tigers side 102-90 defeat over Liaoning Flying Leopards, who secured a top spot in Chinese Basketball Association, standing with the victory. A video of the incident on January 13 went viral on Chinese Twitter like Weibo social media platform, showing fans with Liaoning jerseys repleting called Weems an N-word. And Lin says, I experienced firsthand what is to be called a Chinaman in a place I'm considered a foreigner. And to be honest, it's scary when everyone around you doesn't look like you. Former NBA champion Lin, who now plays with the Beijing Ducks, wrote in a post on Weibo in support of Weems. And that's Jeremy Lin now playing overseas. Man, I it's messed up. I ain't gonna lie, it's messed up. You know, that's how they treated this man and how they, you know, they mad about him because he won and they try to get under his skin. Because like I said, I think he got into a fight. So it is messed up. That's what happened. But I'm like, damn, you know, he hit him with the N-word. But I want to ask a question now that we have this conversation up with the N-word. Who was the group of people, right, that said, we're going to take this word and use it as if we're going to take it and reverse it and make it like a powerful word of endearment for us now. Who was those group of people? Who agreed to that? Because even though it's messed up, they did that to this man. How come we do it to each other? Who agreed to that? And why did everybody fall in line and say, all right, this is what we're going to do? Because there's no other minority group who agreed to this. Or am I bugging? There's no other minority group who agrees to being called some type of racial slurs. There's no other one. Like, who are these masterminds that came up with this idea? Or was it some white people that came up with the idea for us? It was like, yo, this is what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to make black people thinking that this is going to be a good way for them to feel empowered by calling each other a racial slur. And we doing it. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's black people who did it or maybe I don't know. I don't know who did it, but it's done. And I just want to know who are the people who came up with this idea. And that's probably why those people who did that feel so comfortable doing it. It be at times now, people could be in other places, don't know the severity of a word that it's over here. What? He not spamming? Yeah, I don't know. My bad, G Money. They said you spamming. They timed you out. I don't know why you got timed out. Yeah, my bot timed you out. I don't know why. Let me... Hold on. All right, see if that helps. But I don't understand why that's the case. I really don't understand why that's the case. Like, how that message deleted? G Money, put that message back up there. 'Cause I don't know why I got deleted. Can you put that message back up there? Because that was something I wanted to put actually on the live stream. What you said. You said something, I can't see it because it got deleted. My bad about that. But who are these people that came up with this ideology and this just like, yeah, yo, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just pop out with the N-word and let everybody say it. Yeah, my God. Oh, my God. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting that that's what it's about now, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how we came to that conclusion and how we all accepted that. Because we have no real, what's the word? We have no real structure on how that word is being used. All we know is that certain people could use it and certain people can't. But we have no real like guidelines of who could use it and who can't use it. We don't have no guidelines who could use it, who can't use it. So like, for example, I think, I stopped using it. So like, say for example, a Spanish person chilling with black people could use it, right? That's not a problem. Or certain white people could use it around certain settings. It's not a problem. Or certain white people that we're cool with or that we like collectively as black people could use it. It's not a problem. And I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean by that. So, what's my man name? Hunter Biden, right? He came out in text messages and said something like, "You don't charge me Hennessy prices, my N-word," right? And he used the term that people like, the N-I-G-G-I-A, not the N-I-G-G-E-R. So he used it like that in text messages. And nobody batted an eye. But now, let's just say, devil advocate, that's Donald Trump's son, that the text messages came out. How much people would flip out? There would be protests in the streets right now if Donald Trump's son came out and said what Joe Biden's son said in text messages. But since it's Joe Biden's son, it got swept under the rug. If it's Donald Trump's son, there'll be protests and riots in the streets and Antifa be all over the streets. So it's like we don't have no real say so who could say it. We have no real say so who could say the N-word or not. And it's supposed to be something that we earn or that we own. I'm at the point in my life, if I don't want person A calling me something, I'm not going to allow person B to call me the same thing. I'm going to just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to allow that person to say it. Okay, so I see I see what you're saying. It's not the same word or the same context. But if a white person say it, are you cool with it? If a white person say the Niggia version, are you cool with it? 9 times out of 10, you're not cool with a white person saying that. And are you cool with a Spanish person saying the Nigger version to you? But you could be cool with a Spanish person saying the Nigga version. How about nobody say neither version? I know that's not going to happen, but if nobody say either version, that should be straight. It's not the same word or the same context, but it shouldn't be. Like, we don't call gay people the F word no more. And I think they say it to each other, but you know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. Whites can't say it, Afro-Latinos can. But what about the Latinos, so you gotta be black descent to say the Nigga version? Nah, it shouldn't be said at all. It's just a stupid rule. That's like saying, oh, I'm Jewish descent. I can say kite. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. Oh, I'm Asian descent. I can say chink. They don't do that. To me, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, I'm not overthinking it. I'm just not saying it at all. Like, me personally, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, who are the people that put this in order? Who are the people that say that, okay, let's let this rock? I wouldn't be one of them. I don't know. I just think that's crazy to me. Well, I know this. I know it's not on TV. I mean, I know it's not in their music. They may use it in a personal house, but I know it's not on TV on their music. Yeah, they use it in the songs for years, but is it okay? Am I offended when I hear the N-word? Not no more. Not no more. I don't give the N-word the power. I just don't use it. I'm not offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a white person was to run up on me and say, hey, come here, you nigger, I wouldn't be offended because I know you saying that to get a reaction out of me. And I'm going to look at you like you're stupid. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm not going to be offended by that. It's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. I won't get offended by that. But I'll tell you what I get offended by. If my brother decides to spit in his hands and rub it in my face in a disgustingly manner. So, like I said, I can't get these videos to come up. But there was a pastor, Michael Todd, right? I don't know why. He's a pastor out in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I actually been there for once. I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm saying Oklahoma like that. I'm not sure I say Oklahoma like that. But for some reason, he like an extreme pastor, and he wanted to get his message out there, right? He wanted to get his message out there about trusting God, and it's going to get nasty if things are going down with God. Hold on, because we still talk about this joint. So you like that there's a double standard of who can use an NIGG word. Yeah, I see. I'm saying me personally, I'm not using it at all. I'm not using it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna use that at all because I don't want nobody calling me that. I don't care if you're white, I don't want you calling me that. And I was saying to myself, if I don't want to be called that, I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to accept that from nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, I was not allowed people to call my son that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't call my son that, because it'd be so quick. I'm gonna use it for this context. It'd be so quick. Somebody said, "Oh man, that little nigga talented." I'm like, what? Like he's 8, he's 9. You know what I'm saying? Like you say that little nigga talented. I never liked that. I always thought that was cheesy and tacky. Like, don't talk about little kids like that. That's my personal opinion. You don't talk about little kids like that. I don't. He said. That's what Keith said. He said, does it get annoying correcting people? No, because I just don't answer to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people say it in conversation so much. I just ignore it. Like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, man, it's not me. I don't answer to it. I don't answer to it, and that's just how I am. He said, I meant the part when you said about who came up with the rule. I do believe it's a double standard. I do believe that's a double standard. Honestly, that's my personal opinion. I believe it's a double standard because it's like, why would you want to call yourself that? And I guess women now do it with like bitch and hoe. They try to do the same thing. But like, why would you want to call yourself that? Why you want to just talk down to yourself like that? To me, I think it's stupid. In my personal opinion, I think it's stupid that people out there doing that. It's like, it's forever keeping you down. It's forever keeping you down, in my opinion. It's forever keeping you down. Because if you see yourself like that, and you see your brother like that, and you see your sister like that, it's keeping you down. It's just a mind thing. And it be bugging me out sometimes too. Like you can have, I'm gonna use the word in the context again. You can have a conversation with somebody, right? And I think we all heard this before. Somebody be like, talking about somebody of a different race. Talking about somebody of a different race. And they be like, they slip up and call that different race a nigga. But then they'll correct themselves like, oh, nah, I mean a white person. That's bugged out to me too. And people do that a lot. They be like, yeah, man, I be at work, man. Yo, this white dude. I'm like, huh? What? So, I don't know. That's just bugged out to me. I don't know. I don't take offense to that. So what if you say a joke and somebody say, yo, you stupid? I don't take offense to that because it's like, we in a joking manner. You know what I'm saying? We in a joking manner. So I don't take offense to that at all. And I know I'm not stupid. So like, all right, whatever. And a person ain't gonna come to me and say, hey, you stupid. Like how they come to me and say, hey, you nigger. So, whatever. So I think they don't have the power to be what we gave the word to be. Yeah, I agree. But I'm just not using it no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. But like I said, I just ignore it. And plus, you got a good point. So, like, I know I'm not stupid, and I know I'm not a nigga. But I'm cool with it either way. Like, you say it, just, I'm ignoring it. And just don't know that I'm not going to pay you no mind to it. And know that I'm not going to call myself that. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, good looking, man. I appreciate that. The Breaker Structure podcast came from I'm broken traditions, and my brother is unstructured conversation. So we kind of combined the two of them, and that's that. Oh, that's a good look, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. And actually, on the Breaking Structure podcast, we supposed to have it coming up every Monday, and we've been kind of off for the last 2 weeks. We've been off for the last 2 weeks. So we supposed to have it on Mondays the last 2 weeks. So tomorrow we're going to upload our next episode. It's called Stand Up For Yourself or something like that. You'll see why in the episode. It's called Stand Up For Yourself. So that's going to be our next episode. And to me, that was one of the better ones. And what we do is on our Unstructured Podcast YouTube page, we have a live stream. Well, not a live, it's like a premiere where we have a conversation. And myself and my brother will both be in the comments. So we have that conversation about the stream going on while we watching it in real time. It's fun. Like, so people be in the comments and we have jokes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. All right. This is funny. I'm glad you asked this. Is my son allowed to say it around me? My son don't curse around me. And people who know, my son makes music. You know what I'm saying? And he curse in his music. He say all types of words in his music, right? He curse in his music. But if he's listening to his music, he won't say the curse word while the song is playing in front of me. That's just the respect he has for me. Even though my son's going to turn 18 this year, he still won't say those words around me. Because that's the relationship we have. You know what I'm saying? And when he first started doing music, I asked him not to use the N-word, but he used it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stop him because I'm not going to try to stop his creativity. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. It's used as a form of damn it. I get the issues, but life goes on. Yeah, it is what it is. It's something that we didn't agree on, just something that happened. All right, let's try this again. I want to talk about my man. There you go. I want to talk about my man, Michael Todd. You know what I'm saying? My man, Holy Spit. All right, my man, Holy Spit, who came out and he had a message about Jesus and trusting Jesus and saying like, you know what, we need to trust Jesus. I'm gonna just give you the backstory of it because I'll just give you that. So he said, I want to trust Jesus, and sometimes you trust Jesus to get nasty. Sometimes, you know, Jesus put a Bentley in your driveway, and after the Bentley's in your driveway, you might lose that Bentley, go back to the hoopty, yada, 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 right? Use all type of stuff. And while he's doing this giving his sermon, you hear him hogging up like, oh, and spitting in his hand. And he did it 3 times. So he got 3 nasty ass spits in his hand. And you see his brother, because I didn't know it was his brother at the time. You see his brother just turn his head. He looking like, damn, man, like, I can't believe this dude is about to do this. I can't believe your man's about to do this, right? So he just looking back and forth like, nah, man, I know he ain't going to do this to me. And he came with the spit, and it's not like he smacked him with the spit. He rubbed it all in his face like wax on, wax off. He just rubbed it all in his face like disgustingly, right? I was just like, yo, this is nasty. This is nasty. I can't believe what he did, yo. I was just looking like, damn, man. Yeah, man, it's disgusting ugh. So, give me 1 second. Yeah, so your man was disgusting. I couldn't believe what he did. I was just like, you know what? It seems like, you know, Michael Todd, he has a crazy following. Okay. Oh, man, I got to check it out. I'm also a podcaster myself. I celebrated 1 year anniversary of my show off the Meat Rack Chains New York podcast, 105 episodes. I feel so successful, but I have a lot to learn. A rookie. All right, yo, we gotta do something together, man. We gotta do something together. Since my brother in New York, I'm from Atlanta. I see that you from New York as well. We gotta do something. But let me get back to the Michael Todd. So yeah, so people like him, he has a crazy following. I know his I guess his YouTube or his social media platform really skyrocketed and really went big during the pandemic. So like a lot of people couldn't go to church or whatever, and he was out there. He was out there, and he blew up, and he blew up because he's very he got a lot of theatrics. So he got to do a lot of things and get his money out there, get his name out there. It's a lot that he got going on, man. I was just like, okay, So I've seen some of his sermons. It's cool, but I know how animated this man is. He's very animated, and he tells stories, and he's good at that. He's good at that, telling stories and painting a picture. And for him doing that, he blew up so much. He blew up and skyrocketed. Great career, great career as a pastor, whatever. Great career as a pastor. What's up, Sean? Great career as a pastor. Then here he comes doing some nonsense like this. Rub the spit in his hand. I'm like, yo, this guy, this is my problem with this guy. He has too much, I guess, like power influence where he could do something so nasty. And nobody at the church checked this dude. Nobody at the church checked this dude like, yo, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Let me not nobody can say, yo, you can't do this, fam. Don't do this. Nobody said that to church. Everybody allowed that. Nah, that's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like we got COVID going on, all types of nasty shit, and your man is over here sliming spit on somebody's face. Yo, whoa. Saying God forbid. What if this dude catch COVID? What if this dude catches COVID? Then what? This dude catches COVID because your man would have slime spit on his face. I hope he got tested before he did that. What if your man got an STD? They gave him an STD. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. Like, what if he gave him, what if this dude got sick behind that, yo? You just don't spit on somebody's face like that just to get a message out there. And for those who may not know, you know what I'm saying? My ex, she's like big into church. And they used to always say, these new pastors is something different. Don't trust these new pastors. And I'm like, yo, y'all some old haters. That's what I used to think. I used to think they was old haters. And I'm like, nah, I see what they're saying now. These new pastors are something different. These new pastors are something different. Just like, how you gonna go this far to get your message out there? And he did issue an apology saying, oh, I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have did that, and yada, 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 and ABC, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, we get it, fam, but nah, I think you say you sorry because everybody's seen it. And now that's what you're known for. You know what I'm saying? Sean, I think you're pretty far behind, Sean. Yeah, because Sean still is talking about me and my son. But yeah, so it's like, it's disgusting, yo. It's disgusting. And a man with that much power is dangerous. That he could rub spit on a grown man's face on a church stage. Grown man. That's so disgusting, yo. I couldn't believe that. Ugh. Disgusting. I was going to talk about Emmett Till. Because I know you guys may or may not know, Emmett Till got a congressional medal for getting killed, basically. You know what I'm saying? He got a congressional medal for getting killed by white supremacists. And I'm saying all the time, like, yo, fam, how many times you guys going to give us these, how many times you going to give us this, these tokens that nobody asked for? We got Maya Angelou on a quarter. We got Maya Angelou on a quarter. Now we got Emmett Till get a congressional medal. You know, the main thing the black folks want is reparations. And every time we bring up reparations, every time reparations get some traction, every time something with reparations come up, we get stuff like this. And no disrespect to Emmett Till or Maya Angelou. But you guys love just saying, you know what? Yeah, y'all didn't ask for this, but here you go. Here you go. Maya Angelou on the quarter. Wait. Reparations? Oh, here you go again. You got Emmett Till getting a congressional medal. And, you know, the woman who claimed Emmett Till whistled at her, who started all this, is still alive. Never been charged. So that woman's still alive. That's cool. But Emmett Till got killed and he got a congressional medal because this is solving black issues. Then we got Cory Booker coming out here saying like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. Like, man, get out of here, man. Oh, shout out to my man Keith, Open Doors. The super chat. You know what I'm saying? All these weak afterthoughts, motions. Yeah, that's what they do. And nobody asked for it. Not one soul asked for that. And I seen a clip of like Emmett Till family like, oh, this is long overdue. No disrespect to Emmett Till family either. I don't know what is going on with Emmett Till. Like, they got a TV show with Emmett Till, and now we got Emmett Till getting a congressional medal. Is this like an anniversary or something, Emmett Till? Or like what Emmett Till would have turned like 100? Yeah, that's honestly, yo, Ron, I ain't gonna lie. You the reason why I did the video. I saw you, I said, nah, I gotta do this too. I gotta do it too. Cause I think when you see my live, you was like, this is kind of messed up with Maya Angelou. Then you did the Maya Angelou. Then I said, all right, like that's all. Like, shout out to my man Ron, yo. Shout out to my man Ron. He got an ill name. You know what I'm saying? One of the best names of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? People could disagree, agree. And sometimes I'll be seeing his videos and I get inspired to do videos and he do the same with mine. So that's kind of dope. You know what I mean? That's kind of dope. But yeah, man, this is like, it got to be something going on with Emmett Till this year. Emmett Till 2022. Like, what year was he born? I don't think he was born in 1922. I don't know what it is. But we got a TV show with Emmett Till. Oh, okay. I thought that was your inspiration. But I don't know if we have how do we get a TV show of Emmett Till and a congressional medal of Emmett Till in the same week? Something's going on, yo. Something's going on. I'm about to put on my conspiracy theory hat because something ain't right. I swear something ain't right. Something seems fishy. I'm ready to Google it and see what's going on. Let me look at my Googles. Oh, let's see. Because that's a lot going on. Oh, nah. I don't know. Let me see what year Emmett Till was born. Now I'm going that. Okay, he's born 1941. So no. What about his mom? She's born 1921. So she'd have been 100. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why 2022, January 2022 is like the month of Emmett Till. I don't know. Something's going on. Something's fishy. Probably they want to push more voting rights or something like that, in my opinion. All right. I want to talk about something. I had this conversation with Mama Lex. She's in the chat. Had this conversation with her. And I said, for me, this is me personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting other people to feel this way. This is how I feel. But it's hard for me to celebrate MLK Day. And the reason why I feel like it's hard to celebrate MLK Day, even though I'm from Atlanta, home of Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's hard for me to celebrate MLK Day because the government gave us a holiday for the man that they killed. You know what I'm saying? So like, somebody killed my father. Then he came back a few days later like, yo, we know we killed your pops. But yo, let's celebrate his birthday with you. I wouldn't feel right. Me personally, I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right at all. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel right. I know some people love MLK Day and stuff like that, and I respect the man Martin Luther King. But me personally, I don't feel right celebrating MLK Day like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that these are some wicked people. And these wicked people, you know what I'm saying? They just, I don't know. I feel weird like that. I feel weird about that. That's just me personally. And once I read the book about the 1999 civil suit trial of the government being found guilty of the murder, like they actually proved that the government was found guilty of the murder of Martin Luther King. I'm like, all right, now they found guilty in the court of law. Even though it's a civil trial, you don't need that much evidence to prove a civil case. But, you know, Martin Luther King was found, no, the government was found guilty for the murder of Martin Luther King. Let me pull the article up. Because, you know, if it's on the internet, it's true. That's just the golden rule. Okay. Did you know U.S. government found guilty in conspiracy to assassinate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Though the United States government has wrapped Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. legacy in the American flag, waving his words to symbolize racial harmony and patriotic solidarity, as the institutionalized white supremacy remains embedded in policies to, oh my God, these are a lot of big words in here. To the very black community he tirelessly strived to uplift, very little is spoken to the fact that a Memphis jury found the United States government guilty of conspiring to assassinate Dr. King on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel on April 4th, 1968. All right, I skipped ahead kind of quick in my head, but I'm going to read this part anyway. After 4 weeks of testimony and over 70 witnesses in a civil trial in Memphis, Tennessee, 12 jurors reached a swift unanimous verdict on December 8th, 1999 that Dr. King was assassinated as a result of a conspiracy, the New York Times reported at the time. The King family, who filed the civil suit, was awarded $100. They donated the minuscule amount to charity. So yeah, they got $100 for the death of their father. I guess it was more to prove that the United States government was a part of it. $100. Not to mention, this man was on the FBI most wanted list. FBI most wanted list. Oh no, I think he was FBI's most dangerous person that he was out there as. And what does the FBI does or do? In my Baltimore accent, let me show you what the FBI do. The FBI put out a Martin Luther King tweet. This is on the FBI page. Are you kidding me? How you this tone deaf? How you this tone deaf? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And every day, the FBI remains dedicated to serving community and protecting our communities. This is crazy. Like I said, would you celebrate the death of your father? Or the death of your father's birthday? No, would you celebrate your father's birthday with the man that murdered your father or the people that murdered your father? This is beyond crazy. They have Jeez Louise. Man. Jeez Louise. Okay, hold on. Somebody pull some receipts up on the FBI. Excuse me, Lex. They said the FBI, is this you? FBI campaign against King began with wiretaps that quickly ballooned. When wiretaps revealed that King was having extramarital affairs, the FBI shifted their focus to uncover all evidence of his infidelity by bugging and tapping him in his hotel rooms and by paying informants to spy on him. Eventually, the FBI, penned and sent King anonymous letters along with some of the tapes, suggesting that he kill himself. Man. They to me that's stupid at a new low. That the FBI. And of course, we got this guy right here. Joe Biden. Good old Jim Crow Joe. On Martin Luther King Day, we must protect the hard-fought gains he helped achieve and continue with his unfinished struggle for a freer and more just society by raising our voices to confront abuses of power, challenge hate and discrimination, and protect the right to vote. Joe Biden, man. Nobody, I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to ask people, why is this voting thing a racial issue? I have no idea. He tried to throw MLK into it. Honestly, they try to say it's hard in Georgia for black people to vote or whatever they're saying. To be honest with you, it's harder for me to vote when I was living in New York than I was living in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? If you guys checked out my brother's live stream last night, we talked about that a little bit, how there is a voting poll literally on the same block of where we live in New York, and we have to go a mile away to go vote. We have to pass a whole voting station that's like maybe 500 feet, maybe 1,000 feet. Let me not exaggerate. Maybe like 750 feet. Let's put it in the middle. But 750 feet away, probably not even that far. If my brother in the comments, how far is that voting poll from my mom's house for us to go vote? And we can't go there. And I'm in Georgia. If I want to go vote, I could walk literally across the street from where I live. Across the street from where I live and go vote if I wanted to vote in Georgia. But they put things out there saying that it's hard to vote in Georgia than it is in New York. Or it's hard to vote in Georgia or whatever. I'm like, it's not hard to vote in Georgia. I have no issues voting in Georgia. I don't get why they always coming out saying this stuff. All right. It's racial because urban areas are now full of minorities are dealing with issues white areas deal with. I'm talking about me in New York. In a black neighborhood in New York, it's harder for me to vote than a black neighborhood I'm in Georgia. That's just my personal experience. To manipulate black people and people believe whatever he says. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. But I'll be honest. I don't get the voting thing. I'll try to get it. You know what I'm saying, Lex? I guess we could talk offline about it. And you could just, you know what I'm saying, you're more of a Georgian than I am, you know. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And like I said, I ask people all the time, please explain to me about this voting suppression, because I really don't get it. And I'm not trying to be like funny in it. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. But people say all the time, like, yeah, man, they holding us back. We can't vote. They holding us back. We can't vote. I don't get it. We don't get it. I have one last thing I want to talk about. I want to see if I could play the audio of this clip, because I didn't have it for a video. I didn't have audio of it. Let's see if I can play the audio real quick. All right, so thanks to my brother in the chat. He said Google Maps says about 500 feet. So that voting poll I'm talking about is 500 feet away. That where we can't vote from. That we have to go a mile in New York. That's more voter suppression to me than I don't like they said. This is what I see on the news. This is what people are telling me. They're saying that the issue is showing ID. I mean, you use ID for everything else. Use ID for everything else. Let me see if I can pull this video out. I want to pull this audio of All right, so this is down here in Georgia. Meanwhile, I'll stand in line maybe 30 minutes. It's definitely a racial thing hidden behind urban areas. I always wonder why we can't vote there. See, Sean lived on the same block too. If we lived on the same block, we can't vote there. That's voter suppression. I got 2 people in the comments right now saying how that's really voter suppression. We could not vote at that place. We can't vote place. You should use an ID to vote. I don't know why they made that an issue. I don't either. I don't know why they made it an issue either. And the ill part about it too, we were talking about this on my brother's live stream. He didn't know about this. In New York City, they're now trying to make, and Keith, you could talk about this. You still in the chat. They try to make in New York City. They try to make it legal for people that's not residents to vote. So you could be a legal immigrant here for 30 days and you could vote on issues in New York City. That's what they're trying to push now. Only in New York City. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Well, voter suppression is holding lines and broken machines. I mean, have you went through that down here? Because I didn't see that. Okay, so I guess people try to be long line, closing polls. They were stopping people from handing out water. All right, this is my thing. If you know that this is going to be the situation, right? If you know that they're gonna have a long line, you get there earlier, right? I'm just giving what I would do if I'm in that situation, if I want my voice to be heard as a voter. If you know it's gonna be a long line, you get there earlier. If you know that they're not handing out water, bring your own water. They're closing polls. Let's get a group of people and go to the poll together. Like I said, and what is me working from home got to do anything? If they take taxes out your check, you should be allowed to vote. We not sure if a lot of these legal immigrants are being taxed, because a lot of times they work off the books. You know how it is at Home Depot in the morning. That's across the nation. I seen that from New York to L.A., from Cleveland to L.A., like Tupac said. I seen that. Well, I haven't seen it in Cleveland, but I have seen it in New York, where it's just straight up whole bunch of people in Home Depot hopping in the car, do work off the books. Oh, somebody want me to open the phone lines. All right, I got you, Lex. I open the phone lines for you because I don't know. I want to be educated. But I seen people in New York waiting to get picked up at Home Depot, and I seen people in LA get picked up from Home Depot. No, I'm talking about illegal immigrants. You're talking about people who have a green card or visa. I'm talking about illegal immigrants that have been here for 30 days. That probably go back to their country on the 45th day. That's like me visiting, that's like me chilling in, all right, like I was in LA for 30 days. Oh, for more than 30 days. I should be able to vote on LA issues? No. I'm not going to be there when I leave. Of course, I'm not going to be there when I leave. But I'm not going to be there that long. The weather like 60 degrees today in Atlanta. See, if you're not a United States citizen, you should not be allowed to vote. But that's something that Joe is pushing. Yeah, that is something he's pushing. I don't know. Wait. I see my brother trying to call. I didn't open the phone lines yet. Give me a minute, Mark. Give me a minute. I gotta do some things on the back end. All right, give me 1 second. All right, let's try it. So anybody want to call? You know what I'm saying? I have like no phone board, so whoever call first is going to be able to call. Then we can have this conversation. All right, how you gonna tell me to open the phone lines and nobody called? That's messed up. I could just kept going to my next topic, but nah. I'll wait. I'll be. Hello? Yeah, hold on. First of all, I don't think I can hear you on that thing. I don't know what's going on with my audio. Like, hold on. Yeah, I don't think. Say something. Yeah, you didn't win no prize, and you're not coming through either. Hold on a second. Let me try to get this audio to work. Let's see. Let's just stay right there. All right, well, I'm trying to figure this out. Well, I don't want to have the dead air either. Yeah. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Try to get my brother to come on. He's on the phone right now, but my thing is acting kind of weird. Let's see this. Say something again. Hello? Yeah, you're still not coming through. All right. Just text me what you're going to say. Because all right. Unless you want to come on. All right, cool. So I'm gonna have my brother come on because my phone lines ain't working. And Alexa, if you want to come on too, you could come on. I'm gonna hang up on you. All right. How else I could call Lex? Hello? Yeah, you're not on. I'm trying to get this thing to work, but you're not on. Bye. All right, the phone lines did not work. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. My brother, I told him to text me what he wanted to say because he had something to say about it. Oh, let me see something. Speakers. I'm going to try one more thing. Let me see one more thing. Hello? Nah, that didn't work either. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for being patient. I'm going to turn this off. All right. So my brother said he's going to text me. Let's see if he texts. No, he didn't text me yet. Okay. But I just don't understand voter suppression. You know what I'm saying? I think it's another issue that they want to push out there for us to not go for other issues such as reparations. It's just another distraction. Hold on. Okay, you left. Yo?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay.
I was gonna get the mic, but it ain't that serious.
All right.
No, what it was, they saying what they're letting not illegal immigrants, only documented immigrants. So basically, you have to have either a green card or a work visa to vote. So you're not like an actual citizen, but you can vote, and that's only in New York. It's like you can vote in your town, your municipal election. Not you still can't vote in statewide elections. You still can't vote in federal elections. It's just stuff that's in your local town. So I was saying if they take and check out money out your check, you should have some say so. So that's all it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I just like, huh?
Because I said I didn't, because like when we talked about it last night, I'm like, it ain't no way they're gonna change that, on a federal level. I'm like, that's a federal law.
Yeah,
but
that's like an incentive for you to become a citizen.
Yeah, they do make it hard though.
Yeah,
it ain't like you show up on Ellis Island and put your name in a book and you good money.
It should be hard.
Yeah. Nah, they ain't getting reparations. Reparations is dead.
Nah.
Reparations is dead just on the value alone. Like, you know what 40 acres is now in America?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You talking about giving people billions of dollars a piece.
Yeah.
But just be like, it's not happening. It's not happening at all.
Nah. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm over here in my drawers, man. I was trying to, when you said I'm coming back, I saw it was on screen. I'm like, oh, damn, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm in the crib. I'm doing what I do. I don't wear pants in the house.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I'm done.
All right, cool.
Later.
All right, bye.
All right.
All right, so that's the law of the immigrants voting. So that's the law of the immigrants voting. That is kind of, I guess, I don't know, whatever. I still think it should be some type of some type of restriction, in my opinion. Hold on. So Lex said she wanted to come on. Let's get her on. Just be patient. Hello? You on mute. If you on. I think we have Lex on. Nah, it's not working. All right. Here we go again. Let's try this again. Still not working. All right, it was one last thing I wanted to talk about whilst you got the technical difficulties going on. Stephen A. Smith. Fortunately, his brother came down with COVID, right? And he said a lot like, oh, I had COVID and it was a lot going on, and how he was about to die. And he said the reason why he didn't die is because he got the shot. All right, this is my question. How do you know? How do we know if you having a shot or not saving people's lives? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to say Stephen A. Smith case, but I do know people who don't got the shot that went through a lot. And I know people who don't got the shot that just, like myself, I was just in the bed for a couple of days. How do we know that the shot is doing what they say it's doing? I'm confused by that. And he said, so a matter of fact, that the doctors told him that. I'm confused. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. This Stephen A. Smith thing. Hold on.
Totally different. I had 103-degree fever every night. Woke up with chills and pool of sweat. Headaches were massive, coughing profusely. And it got to a point that right before New Year's Eve, I was in the hospital New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. That's how I brought in the new year. And they told me, had I not been vaccinated, I wouldn't be here. That's how bad I was. I had pneumonia in both lungs. My liver was bad, and it ravaged me to the point where even now I have to monitor my volume. Got to get in the gym every day, walk before you run, and work your way back because I'm still not 100% with my lungs, but I'm COVID negative and all of that stuff, and I'm on the road to recovery. But if it wasn't for several doctors like Dr. Booth, Dr. Spivak, Dr. Charno, and others, I wouldn't be here.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Who don't got the shot? That went through a lot?
How do we know that we wouldn't know if he would be here or not? How is that so matter of fact? How do we know that? I don't know. It just seemed like a lot of stuff coming out that we know this or not. I don't know. I'll be confused. I'm not going to lie. I'll be confused on what we know or don't know about Stephen A. Smith, yo. I'll be confused because we really don't know. We really don't know these things. But I was trying to see if Lex is coming on, but I don't know. She having technical difficulties. I've been having technical difficulties all day long. It's messed up. I gotta go contact Ecamm and see what's going on. I'm not sure if it's an Ecamm issue. I don't know what kind of issue it is. That's what I use. I use Ecamm. I'm not sure what kind of issue it is, but it's starting to get late. I got some things to take care of before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys for coming in. I appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the people in the comments, man. You guys are the greatest because without you guys, I'll be here talking to myself to a camera with my TV glowing in the back and my plants just thriving. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good plant dad. I'm a pretty good plant dad, I must say. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty good plant dad. But, yeah, man, I'm about to get up off of this, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best, yo. All right, man. So, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. If you're not, share it with somebody so somebody else hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Got to get the YouTube algorithm up. You know how the YouTube algorithm works. All right, man. Till next time. Peace.